My name is Ryan Faircloth with Faircloth Investment Realty. These are the top 4 mistakes I see new flippers make. The first mistake that new flippers make is over-fixing properties. I've seen it 100 times and I've done it myself. When I first started flipping, I had this house and I wanted it to look like HGTV. It was probably about a $200,000 house and I fixed it up and tried to sell it for $250. When I sold it for $250, the appraiser said it was only worth $215. So somebody had to take that hit. At the end of the day, you've got to fix properties up to the neighborhood around them. So if the neighborhood around you has quartz countertops and tile showers, then fix it up to that level. If the neighborhood around you has laminate floors and carpet in the bedrooms and fiberglass showers, then fix it up to that amount. The second mistake I see new flippers making is overvaluing their properties. So when they buy the property, they think that it's going to be worth $350, but it's actually only worth $300. A lot of new investors are so excited to get that first deal that they talk themselves into anything and they don't see the property for what it really is. The best way for new investors to get good comps on properties and to know what a property's real value is to speak to an experienced investor or broker, because they know the little things to look for. Some of those little things might be railroad tracks or sewage treatment plants or pig farms or double yellow line highways, churches, graveyards. Those are just to name a few. I can make a list a mile long of things to look out for and still wouldn't cover them all. So you really just need somebody who's experienced, who knows what type of things to look for. So the third mistake new flippers make is underestimating repairs. There's all kinds of things that can be wrong with the house that you won't see until you get in there. So number one, it's good to have a good buffer. When you set your repair budget, it's good to make sure that you overestimate those repairs so that you know that you have a little wiggle room where you either discover new things or prices have gone up and you didn't realize it. In addition to that, you should have a good checklist that reminds you of all the little things you don't think about, like house numbers on the house and mailboxes and hardware in the bathrooms and all the little things that you just never think about until you get to the end of the project. You're already over budget, and now you got to spend another $2,000 trying to finish the project off. The fourth mistake I see new flippers making is trying to do it all themselves. I think it's very important to have a partner who is an experienced investor, or at least a mentor who's an experienced investor and can keep you from making all these other mistakes. There are going to be all sorts of things on the way that you need to know how to do. You need to know when to pull permits. You need to know how to sell the property, whether it should be staged or not. You need to know how the hard money lending process works. You need to know what repairs need to be done to effectively raise the value of the house and what repairs don't need to be done. If you got something out of this video, like it and subscribe to our channel. And if you're ready to get started in real estate investing, click the link below to book a strategy call with us.